Don't forget to check out my Patreon where we have exclusive content such as Camp Zero Base 1, 17's Nana Tour, 17 in the Soup, Finding Stray Kids, Blackpink House, EXO's Ladder, EXO Showtime, A-Pink Showtime, and tons of other content including extra variety shows, K-dramas, animes, and movies. Hey guys, Angie here. Today we have the last Sserafim documentary Make It Easy episode. Wait, was it? Is it? Why do I always feel like I'm wrong? Is it? Okay, it is. It's the last episode, and then we'll be continuing on with Sserafim Day Off. So let's hop into the video.
모든 게 진짜 데뷔 때는 진짜 뭔가 모든 게 진짜 노력만 하면 될 것 같고 진짜 매일매일 진짜 열심히 하면 다 될 것 같고 근데 이게 계속 바쁘게 지내고 이러다 보니까 약간 요즘
Can't do anything.
목표를 잃은 느낌?
뭔가 내가 생각했었던 행복이 진짜 행복인지 잘 모르겠는 느낌? 그런 것 같아요. 이렇게 되면 행복할 거다라고 생각했는데 거기서도 힘든 것도 많고 거기서도 뭐 자기 자신을 못 믿을 수도 있고
뭔가 큰 목표보다는 사실 저도 잘 모르겠어요. 어떻게 하면 행복할지 잘 모르겠어요.
I don't think anyone really knows how to be happy. Because it's such a vague thing.
죄송해요.
The fact they put tissues there means they meant to make them cry, and that kind of pissed me off.
저도 뭔가 지칠 때도 있고 사실은 막 가끔씩 막 그만두고 싶을 때도 있고
I think that's very normal.
그러다가도 또
I think most
재밌을 때도
people,
있고 그런데
regardless of their career, think that.
그냥 지치면 안 되는데 계속 이렇게 스스로 생각하면서 뭔가 근데 또 그게 또 따라주지가 않고 내 스스로 지치면 안
Exactly.
되는데 라는 생각을 하는데 너무 지칠 때도 있잖아요 사실.
I cry like how she cries, and it feels like I'm watching myself cry. Like the breathing makes me really want to hug her. I feel like nothing in the idol world can be fixed until the issues in just Korean society gets fixed. Once again, I know America sucks too, but we're watching Korean content, so we're talking about Korea. I could talk all day about how fucked up America is. But like a lot of people wanna be like, oh, the health standards in K-pop and the weight standards and the beauty which I complain about too, because it's an issue and I watch K-pop, so I do comment on it. But as most people who are in K-pop say, and I agree, it's sadly probably never going to get fixed until it gets fixed in the Korean society, because it's not really it's definitely heightened in K-pop because of their jobs, but it's a society issue in Korea, and people want to excuse that. I'm not saying, we can't be fixed. I'm saying they need to fix that, because that's not good. We can't just like let it go. But obviously I don't live in Korea, so I can't do anything about it. I do think if it was fixed in K-pop, it could help in Korea too, but I don't know if that's really ever gonna happen. So like all the mental health issues these idols go through go hand in hand with the health issues in Korea, the work ethics and stuff.
르세라핌이 영어곡 퍼펙트 나잇으로 국내 음원 차트
I love this song was like huge, and I like took like 2 months to ever get into the song. Like I didn't even know it was they had a new song out at that time. This song's fine. It's not my favorite. What's that even song?
And then now you got Perfect Night, which everybody has been loving. So tell me why you thought this was the time to do a full English song.
Well, yeah, it was actually, it's our first English digital single. So we were really excited to just get it out there and have as many people listening to it as possible. So I think English was a good choice.
Le Sserafim's first English digital single is achieving remarkable success. The heat has been impossible to cool down.
Why did I just like miss all of this? It feels like I did. I missed their biggest song. I cannot believe that.
아직도 좀 실감이 안 나는데 이 노래가 왜 터졌을까?
I feel like it's just such a simple song, but I guess it's kind of like the New Jeans songs and Cupid, and so I guess that was just like the era of the simple songs last year. I liked it, I just don't think it's the best song.
그거를 뛰어넘을 수 있을까? 그것만큼 잘 돼야 되는데.
I don't know if I realized it was in English.
생각을 했었던 것 같아요.
Artist. They look so pale here. I think it's the outfits. Kiss me.
표정 너무 안 나와요. 표정 너무 안 돼. 뮤비도 찍어야 되고 막 이러니까 뭔가 마음가짐이 완전 그때처럼 뭔가 프리한 느낌은 아니잖아. 그러니까 좀 지금 이 찍을 때 연습할 때 좀 마음가짐 그때 우리 진짜 그냥 막 놀았잖아. 그러니까 그 감성이 조금 나오긴 해야 될 것 같아. 아 예쁘다.
I'm surprised she didn't call her out for like not facing her.
시작합니다.
Mm-mm.
시작.
Artist. I feel like she'd be like, "Hey, Unche, are you okay? What's wrong? Do you want to sit down and come back?" Like, we're just not gonna acknowledge she was crying? Like, that's fucked up. To just look at a little girl, because she's a little girl, and be like, and notice she wasn't turned facing her, so she was clearly crying, and not acknowledge it. Like, just ignore her crying. I don't know why she's crying. Does she feel like it's her fault? I don't know, because she didn't ask. To just disregard your artist's emotions is wild. Like, you good, OJ? Like, I want to know she's okay. It feels very sad to see her with a puffy red face just go back into it. I know that's reality, doesn't make it right. Just because it's reality doesn't make it right. Wow, we didn't acknowledge her crying at all. That's wild. Like, why was she crying? Was she yelling at her before that? I wonder if we're gonna discuss the hate around this era.
근데 한 번만 안아줘. 찍자. 잘 찍어보자.
사실 이집 활동이 저희한테 진짜 도전이었던 것 같아요. 지금까지 안 해봤던 음악.
I thought she was gonna talk about
그래서 지금까지 해왔던 르세라핌의 모습이랑
I feel
좀
like it's
다른
very similar to Perfect Night.
모습이었으니까 이게 팬분들도 그렇고 대중분들한테 뭔가 받아들이기 어렵지 않을까? 진짜 한순간에 뭔가 결과가 나오고 줬다 안 줬다로 그냥 한 번만 들었을 때 나는 별로였는데 이렇게 지나갈 수도 있는 거잖아요. 그런 것들의 걱정은 있었던 것 같아요.
새로운
I love the
앨범을
music
내야
video.
되는데 사람들은 아직 퍼펙트 나잇에 있으면 어떡하지?
Oh, the
라는
mermaid hair.
생각도 들면서 뭔가 되게 많은 불안과 걱정과 고민이 많았던 앨범인 것 같아요.
Make it look easy. Visual Studio, wow. Why specifically go there? Just for the set?
Easy, take two. 우리 이거 하기 전에 달라고 돼 있는데 언제? 그냥 자리가 없던가? Easy, take three. 우리 마지막에 이거 박자가 안 맞아? Easy, take four.
I love Joanne's outfit. She looks like a little Barbie doll. She's drinking milk? What is that? It's water in a... What? This is such a weird documentary. I'm sorry. I still can't get over how random this documentary is.
Easy, take six.
여기서?
한 번 더 할게요.
한 번 더 하는 거?
제대로 치고 진짜 층만.
I also find it weird. They're showing none of the staff being like, let's do it again. Or like, it's kind of making it seem like it's their choice. And in some ways, it is, I guess. Like, an artist can be like, hey, I didn't like it. Can we do it again? And then get a yes or no. But I feel like whenever I watch any other group, even people like BTS and stuff, like, even they sometimes are like, hey, run it again. You guys were in sync or something. Yes, they'll be like, they'll probably notice it themselves and be like, haha, my bad, and fix it. But it's like, I don't know. It just feels a little weird.
그럼 50분에 수능 보고 55분에 들어가는 걸로 해봅시다.
And like they're running through the things like, oh, her legs hurt. Oh, but like we gotta do it one more time. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, because it just feels like they're very much playing it up like everything's their choice. Like, we're not even getting the staff's opinions. Like, where's the director? Why haven't we heard a cut and stuff? They're clearly doing it, they're just cutting it out. So the way they're framing and editing it, it's like all their choices. But I'm guaranteeing there were people between being like, hey, do one more time. Hey, you guys weren't in sync here.
Easy, take 8.
They're also framing, like, the way they're doing, like, look how many times they're doing it. Like, yeah, I think a lot of groups do it a million times. It's not diminishing what they're doing. It just frames it, like, very dramatically. Like 8 really isn't that many times. That's really what? It's only like a 3-minute song. 8 times 3, 24, if that, because I don't know if they do the whole song, but I don't know. It's the way it's framed. It makes it seem bigger than it is, which it is big, but
나 진짜 이대로 항상 들어가면 이제는 진짜 아니야.
전혀 이지하지 않아.
Not easy.
Not easy.
can it get bigger? Like,
Eight.
why do they have to have the shot cut like this? Like, they obviously know the camera's there. Can we zoom it in more?
말해.
말해.
처음엔 뭔가 하면 이렇게 계속 활동을 하다 보면 뭐 자기도 좀 조금이라도 실력은 늘고 그렇다고 생각했었는데 뭐 가면 갈수록 너무 어려워지고 아니야
너 진짜 많이 늘었어, 진짜. 너가 제일 많이 발전했어.
I was gonna say, I feel like she
제일 넓어.
나는 뭔가
rose so
나는
much.
자주 하는 생각이 있는데 만약에 우리 팀에서 한 명이라도 뭔가 없으면 어떨까 이런 생각을 하면서 뭔가
Well,
그래서
we went from 6 to 5, so that has happened already. So I guess, in K-pop, one person going missing apparently doesn't matter, because a lot of groups manage to do it. I guess it depends on the member. I don't take any group who's like, oh, if one of us was missing, it would be so bad. Like, oh no, I don't know if we could go on without you. It's like, sadly, we would find a way. Doesn't even matter. If it's like the most popular member, maybe. But even Wonho leaving Monsta X, who, and BI leaving Icon was a little bigger, but that's because of YG. If Wonho leaving Monsta X and Monsta X kind of just kept the same amount of fame, I think that's a big thing of like, I guess it didn't matter, even though I'm still learning years later.
너무 따라가기가 벅차. 진짜 힘들어. 따라가기 너무 좋지만 너무 좋은데 너무 힘들어. 근데 쉬우면 재미없으니까 좀 더 행복한 마음을 느껴야 되는데 느낄 수 없는 약간 뭐가 행복했던지도 모르겠고 나는 행복하기 위해 이 일을 시작했는 것 같은데
I think she said this last episode, and I thought that was very interesting.
근데 잘 된다는 게 잘 되면 더 잘 되고 싶고 더 잘 되면 더 이게 끝이 없잖아.
Exactly. So you're never gonna be happy if you don't have an idea. Like, there's no physical thing that gives you happiness. Then it's kind of like you're never gonna accomplish it because it's based on what you want it to be.
그러면 어떻게 행복을 찾아야 돼? 어떤 날은 진짜 이렇게까지 살아야 되나 싶기도 하고 다음 날 되면 이제 너무 잘 될 것 같아. 그 다음 날 또 지쳐가지고 이게 그런가?
너무 힘들어. 아이 진짜.
근데 다 그런가? 근데 이게 다 그런 것 같아. 근데 아무리 잘
I love to hear Unche.
고민이 있어.
I feel like Unche doesn't speak much in these parts. I'm wondering how she's feeling.
멤버들이 그때까지 더 열심히 하면 그러면 행복해지는 거야? 아니잖아. 더 높은 곳으로 원하려고 더 사람들 다 욕심쟁이니까. 나는 근데 뭔가 뭐 활동 좀 오래 해보니까 옛날에 뭔가 시골에 가서 투어 진짜 작은 곳이긴 한데 투어하고 애들이랑 호텔에서 뭐 놀고 노래방도 가고 힘들겠는데 그때는 행복이라고 생각 안 했는데 지금 생각해보면 뭔가 천천히 같고 행복이었다라고 생각하거든. 그래서 이런 게 나중에 보면 행복이 남지 않을까 싶어. 뭔가 행복이라는 게 지나고 나면 행복이로 뭔가 느낄 수 있는. 그러니까 지금 행복은 진짜
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I feel like I've heard that phrase before.
그때가 행복했다는 진짜 과거가 돼야 아는 것 같아. 뭔가.
But I think if you look back on it and think you felt happiness, then that means in that moment you were happy. So you would feel happiness in that moment? I think that's more nostalgia. That's so... My brain. I just try very hard to like in moments tell myself you're happy. Like when I think I'm like really happy in a moment, I like sit there and kind of be like, this is you're happy now. To then tell myself how I am when I'm happy. I know it's really fucked up. I don't know if that makes sense. Like a couple of days ago, I didn't stay, but like I went camping, and I was like, right now I feel at peace. I think I'm happy. So I had to like kind of sit there and be like, this is happiness. This is what you're currently feeling. So now when I look back, I'm like, that's what I felt when I was happy. And now in future moments, I'll just kind of sit there and hopefully just be like, this is a similar feeling. I am currently happy. I feel like I want to feel the happiness in the moment. So I try to like make myself aware, self-aware of the happiness to fully feel it. I don't want to like look back and think I was happy back then. I want to currently be happy. Like I want to currently feel happiness, even if it's in small little moments, because I think it makes me feel alive. That's so dramatic, but true. Let me know your thoughts. I don't think it's good to like only feel happiness when thinking back to a moment. I feel like you kind of need to live in the moment of happiness to truly feel it, to truly enjoy life. But I'm not a psychologist, so who knows?
멤버들한테 해주고 싶은 말이죠.
해주고 싶은 말이요. 생각보다 시간은 빨리 간다. 이거 같아요. 저도 오래 했는데 진짜 빨리 갔고 뭔가 지금 당연히 힘든 스케줄이지만 이게 진짜 그리울 때가 있거든요. 나중에 오면 진짜 그리웠고 다시는 안 오는 시간이라서 뭔가 하루하루를 또 뭔가 지금도 당연히 그렇게 생각하고 있을 것 같은데 소중하게 생각해주면 좋겠다. 이 시간은 절대 다시 안 오니까. 윤지 진짜 안 오는 거 아니야?
윤지 어디 갔는데?
화장실 가.
그럼 하고 있자. 그럼 윤지 또 막
신발 못 빨리. 아 근데 5, 6, 7, 8, 1.
They're probably like, dang, I hope we can just relax.
야, 나 진짜 웃긴 거 알려줄까? 나 어제
진짜 웃겨?
진짜 웃겨.
진짜
좀
웃겨.
어이없어 웃겨. 나 어제 자기 전에 피오나 들으면서 울었다? 그리고 아침에 세수하면서 또 울었어.
느낀 거야? 느낀 사람. 오리가 얼면 뭔지 알아? 맞춰봐.
오리얼.
얼음우리? 오리가 얼면 얼음우리. 오리얼. 언덕.
Of course, and she laughed. Oh, cause
네, 그냥 뭔가 멤버들이랑은 뭔가 어떤 순간
look at her looking like royalty, wrapping her
그냥
thing around
모든
her.
순간이 추억이고 그런 진짜 소소한 행복들이 앞으로도 계속 있으면 좋겠어요.
이제 와서 생각해보니까 아 우리 진짜 열심히 살았다. 근데 굉장히 즐기면서 했었다. 라는 생각이 들더라고요. 이제 와서 생각해보니까. 그래서 참 지나고 보면 좋아 보이는 것 같아요. 네.
전 LA에서 그 다 같이
I felt like they were gonna talk about the hate they got during
가장 행복했던 것 같아요.
that era, but I guess they just said, let's avoid that. I don't know. I felt like that was like a very pivotal moment. I guess they kind of did. Well, no, that was for Coachella, though. It was easy before or after Coachella, actually, I don't remember.
위로도 느끼고 든든함도 느끼면서 앞으로 더
I guess it all kind of blended
열심히
together.
살아야 하는 이유와 책임도 얻으면서 잘 할 수 있을 것 같다.
This episode felt very useless because there was no like
그래도 저는 뭔가
core
아무도
thing.
못한다고 생각할 정도의 큰 꿈을
There was no
뭔가 마지막까지 열심히
obstacle we were overcoming or like
더라도 그런 꿈을 가지고
because I thought, oh, maybe this is just focusing on the easy era. But it wasn't.
만으로도 진짜 약간 행복이랄 것 같고 뭔가 보물 같은 시간일 것 같고 천층일 것 같거든요.
이렇게 이 안무실에서 5명에서 땀 뻘뻘 흘리면서 헐떡이고
It felt like they very much dragged it all out. I felt like this could have been one like maybe hour video.
이런 힘든
She looks like Christmas.
다 우리가 뭘 향해서 쏟아내는 노력들이잖아요. 그래서 이런 게 어떻게 보면 되게 아름다운 것 같아요. 이런 게 청춘이지 않을까라는 생각이 들어서 저는 힘든 것도 슬픈 것도 기쁜 것도 다 너무 좋고 즐기려고 해요.
방금 인터뷰에서 말했던 고민들, 막 울었던 거 그런 거를 다시 되돌아봤을 때 그냥 웃을 수 있었으면 좋겠어요. 그런 고민들을 했었다니, 그런 고민들을 음악에 담았었구나. 약간 이렇게 그냥 가볍게 웃어 넘길 수 있고 진짜
I think there are some things you can like laugh at, and then some things you can be like, wow, I really went through those things and I'm strong for that. You know what I mean? Like, acknowledge what you overcame. Be proud of yourself for getting through those things.
이렇게 생활 같지? 언니는 아무것도 없으면
나 분명 그 뭐지? 아니 눈이 왜 이렇게 부었어?
이게 준비되어 있는 건가?
이것도 찍히고 있는 거지? 어렸을 때 다큐 감독 대본은 꿈도 꿔봤었어.
사실 괜찮아요?
가지고서 맥스. 인터뷰를 잠시만. 내가 구도를 한번 잡아볼게.
오늘은 제가
불살 타야 되는 거 아니야? 맞아. 질문한 사람 여기
와 진짜 각도가 진짜 너무
그리고 누구는 피디님이 여기서
되어 있어.
이러고 있어야 돼. 솔직히
I'm like, motion sickness. Who is holding this camera?
리더부터.
윤진이부터 하시죠.
아니요.
한분안
어때? 조명 어때요?
괜찮아요. 안 나와도 돼요 얼굴.
아이스 브레이킹부터 시작할게요.
네 요즘 어떻게 지내셨어요?
그거 해야 돼.
잘 지내셨어요?
저의 얼굴 보고 얘기하시면 돼요.
네 카메라 말고
저번 인터뷰가 언제였지?
언제였죠?
야자 타임으로 언니들한테 한마디.
Yes, a time.
야자 타임이라는 게 그래. 뭔데?
It's like, oh, me, really?
감기에 걸려놓고
Just so weird here.
마신다는
Just so weird.
나으려는 의지가 없다는 말씀이.
Why she looks so different?
무슨 말이었는지.
I think it's the whole outfit, the hair, the lighting. I'm like, who are you?
세라핌 안무 중에 이 파트는 내가 다른
때보다 좀 나은 것 같아. 그거잖아.
I think this is her real hair because I'm pretty sure she dyed this. She looks so different. I'm like really thrown off.
완전 힙해요.
인정해요 진짜로.
크게 인정해 크게. 이 점프가 누구보다 날아갈 것 같은.
완전 힙해요.
맞아 진짜 와 몸을 아주 크게
거의 다 봤습니다.
잘해요. 너무 잘했어.
세상 사람들이 아직 세라핌을 모르는 대중들에게 한마디 하자면요?
아, 뭐 제가 무슨 감히 제가
If I dare.
뭐 감히 말씀을 드리자면 뭐 제가 야
발바닥 아연이냐 어디 발바닥을 왜 찍어?
제가 뭐 재촉은
Dan Schneider, is that you?
네, 제가 굳이 재촉은 하지 않고 뭐 어차피 나중에 또 저희를 좋아할 거면
지금
빨리 시작하시는 게 낫지 않겠어요? 네, 뭐 없을 겁니다.
네 끝났습니다. 내려와 주세요.
네.
수고하셨습니다.
그리고 마지막에 단체로
This was such a useless episode, but I feel like a lot of this could have been kind of like.
가슴
저희가 뭐 아까 그렇게 건방지게 얘기했지만 저희는 항상 마음이 열려 있답니다.
Like this part, the little talking in the hotel, those were the only things that really mattered in this episode, or like at least that I properly enjoyed. And I feel like they could have just tacked it on to the last episode and cut some of that out. So there's no purpose to a lot of these episodes. A lot of these episodes are just like floundering.
함께라면 여러분들도 더 멋진 세상을 만들어 나아가실 수 있을 겁니다. 그러니까 함께 손을 잡고 네 동료야
네 동료가 되어라.
아니 이거 보면 안 돼.
And the music's so loud on this one. It feels louder than usual. Like, why is it so annoying? I want to hear them talking. Useless episode. This one's it's not made for people who hate Sserafim though. Like, nothing is gonna make people like them because they already have their thoughts on them. They already have their opinions set and they're not going to like our girlies because whatever stupid reason they have, I guess. I mean, it's okay if you don't like them, but like, hate on them. Like they already announced a single, I think. And people are already kind of hating on them, so it's like there's always valid critiques, but people use those valid critiques to hate. And I think that's the difference. Like there's so many groups that people just hate just to hate them and use like very small things to attack them any chance they get. Like if you hate Stray Kids, fine. But like people like aren't critiquing Stray Kids, they just hate Stray Kids. People aren't critiquing 17, they just hate 17. People aren't critiquing Sserafim, they just hate Sserafim. And if you're like, well, they did this and they did this, I'm like, first of all, like, that's still not critiquing. You're just hating. You're just hating to hate. I don't have any groups I actually dislike. But if I had a group I didn't like I guess we'll use New Jeans. I don't love New Jeans, but I have nothing against them. I don't know them as people. Something about them I'm just not into. Well, there's like logical reasons. Like I didn't like their debut aging. I didn't like the way they had some of their songs be really weirdly sexual. I like 2 of the songs. The rest of the songs kind of all sound the same to me personally. And then that's the main things. Those are the main things. I'm just not into them. So probably never really gonna get into them, especially with everything happening right now. But I would never go out of my way to like hate on them. I would never go out of my way to speak about them negatively. The most I'll ever say is, well, there's New Jeans. Like if I'm like, oh, this is how I like this song kind of reminds me of New Jeans, but like not in the best way personally. But it's usually just the songs. Like I'm just like, oh, I just don't really like the songs. But people will just go out of their way to actually just hate groups and hate on the members when maybe they hate the fandom or maybe they hate the music of the group or whatever. But like just cause like for New Jeans for me, I don't love New Jeans' music, but I also don't hate it because like I said, I like Ditto and I like Detention and other than that, it's more like they're just kind of lukewarm to me. They all kind of are a bit repetitive. And that's okay because there's people who like that. Like Perfect Night apparently was like an amazing song. And I'm like, I don't know, I didn't love it. It was fine. It was kind of forgettable. But you know, whatever. But yeah, people are just gonna hate on Sserafim because they hate Sserafim. Whether they're jealous of them, whether they find them untalented instead of just, you know, moving on with their life, they want to keep reiterating that. Whether they want to put them down to put their group up, whether they're just misogynist, but only misogynist to certain people until the woman they like pisses them off, then they're just gonna, you know what I mean? Like those people. Tis life, tis life. But we'll now be moving on because this documentary was kind of boring and very repetitive, and there was no end goal. It wasn't a documentary, it was just very long vlogs that are like stylized. It's giving a Shane Dawson conspiracy theory where he just kind of walks around and spends 40 minutes talking about two of the same. Like it's literally Shane Dawson. Whoever edited this, I think it was Shane Dawson. Like 4 different topics mushed together with a lot of fluff and dramatic music. Wow, it really was. It was Shane Dawson's documentary. It's not a documentary. It was just fluff. It was fluff with no purpose. I guess you can vaguely say the purpose was to show the difficulties of being a K-pop star, but that's literally just watching anything K-pop related. There's so many K-pop, like, vlogs, behind the scenes videos, the making ofs, like all of those already show that, so you don't really need to put it in a video called a documentary because you can see all these parts and other things. And it just didn't have a linear story. But regardless, I enjoyed some parts of it, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Wise men say it's really cool to be holding wine on a baby. Like a legal flow, 살랑거리며